So, Flechette got nerfed, but is it still OP? Before this video starts, I would like to say that 74% of you guys are not subscribed. It would be very, very cool if you subscribe for some more awesome content. Now that's out of the way, let's talk about the nerf. To start things off, the penetration got cut in half from 3 to 1.5, and the damage got knocked down from 0.9 times to 0.8 times multiplier. So what does this mean? This means that Flechette's power was really just cut in half, meaning, in my opinion, it went from a very good attachment to just kind of being decent. So what does this mean? Is this still the best shotgun attachment in the game? Sadly, it still is, and it still is by a long shot. Despite the nerf in damage and penetration, the choke, aka the spread of the pellets, will still be closer than a normal shotgun shell would be, making it very viable to use at some range, and making up for the damage lost with the 0.8 times multiplier. With Flechette, you're still going to be able to penetrate through walls, maybe not the entire map, but you can still pierce through like 1 or 2 walls, depending how thick the wall is. Should I ever use another shotgun attachment? Flechette will most likely stay in the meta, just because it can penetrate 1.5 studs in its small choke. The only possible contender that I could see being used on very close quarters maps is birdshot, but I would never use birdshot because it makes your spread go extremely wide. It makes you have very, very bad range. And why would you want to make your gun a balanced shotgun when you can just go pew pew through 10 walls? Like, it's common sense, people. Should the AA-12 keep its nerf after this? After I made the AA-12 video, they made some changes that would incentivize using the 8-round mag over the 20. With smaller spread and the ability to use Flechette, I honestly kind of prefer that they would just leave it in its current nerf state, because of the benefits. But I do of course think that 20 drum mag with Flechette would not be that bad because of the lower damage and lower penetration. The reason why I think this is because even with Flechette, the AA-12 still has extremely wide spread, so it wouldn't really make any sense to keep it in its nerf state if it does less damage and less penetration, because that's already going to hit the AA-12 a lot harder than the 20 drum mag would be. So if they keep the nerf the way it is, with the Flechette nerf, the AA-12 will by far be the worst shotgun in the game. Not even a joke at this point. It will be complete garbage. I really don't see a point of ever using the gun, the 20 drum mag, with the nerf version of Flechette. So the meta is going to change. Alright, I'm going to predict the meta here. If the nerf stays the same, the Saiga 12 will be the new AA-12. People are going to complain and complain and complain about how good the Saiga 12 is once the AA-12 gets nerfed, and I feel like the same cycle is going to happen. The Saiga 12 is going to get nerfed into the ground, and then somebody's going to find, oh, the DBV is overpowered. I don't think the guns are necessarily inherently overpowered in their current state, but just because they are automatic or semi-automatic or a burst weapon, I feel like it's going to be considered OP because it destroys the close range. I think the nerf is going to affect the KS-23M the most. The KS-23M is probably by far, hands down, the most overpowered shotgun in the game just because of its range and the ability to kill. And since the damage multiplier is getting nerfed into the ground, I feel like there wouldn't be really a good reason why to use the Flechette on there. I guess because of the smaller choke, but I don't know. I'd have to play with it myself and see. So what is my formal opinion on this whole nerf? I think it's a very good thing. But I was talking to my previous editor and comp player buyer, and he said that Flechette will still be broken because of the 1.5 sets of penetration. Because you can still shoot through walls, and that not much necessarily will change about the ammo type. To a certain degree, I do agree with him. Shotguns are still going to be busted with this attachment because of the penetration, and if you want my opinion how this should be done, completely remove the penetration from the ammo type and make this spread a little bit smaller and keep the damage at 0.8 multiplier. I feel like because of the no penetration, but the ability to kill at some range without shooting through 200 walls and killing 500 people, I think it would be fairly balanced. But I'm glad to see Stylus is taking a step to at least fix the big problem that we call shotguns. I said in my other video that I really did not think much is going to change because they really haven't made any changes to shotguns that would really provoke a really big outrage besides the AA-12. But I think with Flechette being nerfed, I think it's going to be a great thing, but I think a lot of people are not going to like it. I think a lot of people just think that the AA-12 is the only issue about the shotguns and everything else is perfectly fine. And, well, to each their own, I guess. But do I think we're 100% there in balancing shotguns? Of course not, no. Shotguns will most likely stay the same, really. I don't think I'll personally notice a difference because I barely shoot through walls, and when I do, it's usually just one wall. I think shotguns will mostly stay the same. The only big thing that I'd worry about for me personally is the damage, but I think the damage will still be fine because if I can hit 6 pellets, I'll be okay. Overall, it's definitely a step in the right direction. I think the ammo capacity nerf really showed what was the main issue with the shotgun, not the actual ammo, it was the ammo type. and I'm glad Stylus is seeing that and they're actually going to take action against it. Even though many people disagree with me on my stance about the AA-12, we can all formally agree that even after this nerf, Flechette will still be meta and it will be good. It wouldn't be overpowered. It's still going to be good, and it will still be used on a day-to-day basis. I guess the only way to really solve the problem is just completely remove the ammo type, because it is just busted, man. It is just busted. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I really wasn't originally planning to put out this video because I didn't know about the nerf. I was planning to put a cut count, but I saw this and I thought I'd update you guys immediately and have a follow-up video so you guys understand where I was going at. And yeah, this is my last video before school starts, so wish me luck. But anyways, that's really it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, peace out.